It's September 2012 on Christmas Island down at Flying Fish Cove, and the children of the town are happily playing in the water on the beach, oblivious to what is happening around them on the jetty, because 169 asylum seekers are being brought ashore from a large international ship, the Pinnacle Bliss, and loaded onto the jetty and taken to our detention centre. This has been a common practice for some time now, and the boats still keep coming. During our short holiday on Christmas Island in September 2012, we were able to witness many boats coming from overseas, all different shapes and sizes, some of them carrying many and others carrying only a few asylum seekers. But we also were able to witness how the Navy took these boats out to sea in the afternoon and sometimes in the evening, and were able to set fire and sink these boats to the bottom of the ocean.
In June this year, 90 people from this group that were rescued by the tanker, they drowned, and people continue to drown. In 2001, there were 353 from one group who drowned at sea, and many of them were children. The memorial stands today on Christmas Island with people's names on little rocks, just to remind us how many were children and how many died at sea.
For those that do make it alive to Christmas Island, they are processed by Customs and Immigration and the Australian Federal Police. They're searched thoroughly, their bags are searched, they're checked over, and then they are loaded onto buses and taken to the detention centre. The detention centre has been built on a disused mining site away from the coast, where it is hot and dry and sometimes very dusty. This is where the detainees are given thorough medical examination and then sent on to the processing centres. Then on the 13th of September 2012, with the national press watching, the plane arrived on Christmas Island to take the asylum seekers directly to Nauru for offshore processing. They were transported by bus with military precision from the detention centre and taken out to the aircraft, where they were carefully loaded onto the aeroplane one at a time under heavy police guard. And there they said goodbye to Australia and joined others in Tent City at Nauru to wait at the bottom of the immigration queue for their turn to come to be considered for immigration into Australia. One by one they were loaded onto the aircraft, and very shortly thereafter they were whisked away under shadow of darkness directly to Nauru on the Pacific Ocean on the equator.